Today on Judge Porter.
You can come by my house anytime and get some roses for your wife or your girlfriend or even your daughter.
Oh, no, you can't say girlfriend. Oh, I got a wife.
Oh, you have a wife?
Wait a minute, we're recording, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
You saying that.
Oops.
You're going to get me killed when I get home.
You
understand what's going on?
I understand, Judge. My apologies, wife. Because she'll probably...
Oh. I don't want her to hit me upside the head with this.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. We're here for case number 9204, City of Mango Park versus Beatrice Floyd. Ms. Floyd, can you come up to the podium, please? Ms. Floyd, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
If I am correct, Ms. Floyd, didn't you teach my daughter when she was in your my daughter was in your class because you worked at Mango Park Elementary? Am I right in that?
Yes, Judge.
How you doing today, ma'am?
I am doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
How's my baby doing?
She's doing fine.
Good.
She's doing fine.
Good. You know, I'm the one that received 2 years in a row. I got Teacher of the Year. So but you know, after 36 years of working, I decided it was time for me to retire. So I'm retired now. My husband died. He passed away about 3 years ago.
How long ago did he pass away?
About 3 years ago.
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Listen.
I will tell my baby that I saw you today. I'm sorry that you're in my courtroom. Why are you here today, ma'am?
Well, I'm wondering why I'm here. Okay, so when my husband died, well, he got sick, and I started with a little pastime. You know, we all like to do something around the house.
Yeah, my wife tells me I need a hobby. Yeah,
you need a hobby. I'm just joking. So, but my hobby, I love growing roses. And so I just started one day. I just went and picked up one, and I went back and I picked up another one. And now I had all this abundance of roses, and I wanted to have a space where I could go and meditate and spend some time, just some alone time, really, you know, just think about my past, my husband, you know, everything that's going on in this life.
Okay.
And so I decided to get a handyman and have a small little, you know, space built just to help cover, you know, my roses and my, you know, all of my materials I need to keep my roses going.
Now, I want to clarify, so I can have clarification on this. The space you're referring to, this is on your property?
Yes.
Okay, and what type of space is it? Like a shed?
It's
or?
a small little shed. Look, you know, just like a greenhouse, like a small little greenhouse.
A greenhouse.
Think of it, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I don't understand. Where's the controversy here?
Well, I didn't know this, and maybe this might be something for both of us to learn. I didn't realize you needed a permit to build a small little greenhouse on your property.
Okay. Were you there when your handyman constructed the greenhouse?
Yes, my handyman was great. He's a great guy. Believe it or not, he's so great. My neighbors saw him doing the work, and he's actually picked up a couple of jobs from them.
Okay,
because he's such a great guy.
So the city, the city said, because I'm assuming this greenhouse was built, and I'm assuming he poured some type of concrete to build as a foundation, and he built up from there. Okay, and the city came and told you what?
Yeah, they fined me. Well, they didn't find me yet, but they flagged me and said that they wanted to tear it down, or either they were going to fine me. So
how much? And if I got the paperwork right, $1,000. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This handyman, has he started work on your neighbor's other projects as well, ma'am?
Actually, no. He wanted to finish up my little project first. He had some other things he wanted to do. He's one of those handymen that once he starts, he wants to finish. So he didn't want to start with them until he was ready to complete their work. But thinking about my roses, listen, I don't know. I want to get in your personal business. I know you have a daughter, but I don't know if you're married, your mother.
Yes,
So roses are so sweet, you know, and you can come by my house anytime and get some roses for your wife or your girlfriend or even your daughter.
Oh, no, you can't say girlfriend. Oh, I got a wife.
Oh, you have a wife?
Wait a minute, we're recording, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
You saying that?
Oops.
You're going to get me killed when I get home.
I'm sorry, Judge, but you know what I mean. Just something that's
Wait,
meaningful.
for the record, I do not have a girlfriend.
Okay, Judge, you do not have a girlfriend, but you do have a wife. So
I have a wife who I'm faithful and loyal to. You're
Awesome.
Get me killed, woman.
I'm not trying to get you killed, but I'm trying to get you to understand the meaning of those roses to me. They mean so much to me. And and I'm also helping out the community. I don't know where you get your coffee. Do you just do your coffee at home or do you go by the near coffee shops?
No, I have my own little barista set up at home.
Well, let me tell you about that. So do you know the coffee grounds? You can take those coffee grounds and throw them in your roses, around your roses, and they will help your roses flourish. And don't throw your banana peels away. You can throw those in there too.
Oh, you mean like what do they call it, the compost?
Yeah, you throw them right. You don't have to do no work. Just throw them in there. Okay. And it will help get my roses are big.
Okay, I'm going to take you up on that. Well, Ms. Floyd, let me ask you this question about, let's going back to this greenhouse. So your handyman, he poured the foundation, the greenhouse was built. I'm sorry, is it completed or he's still?
It's completed.
So it's completed and the city says, hey, look, you can't do this. You didn't get the proper permit and you're going to have to tear it down or it's going to be $1,000.
Right.
Have you had this discussion with your handyman about what happened?
Well, yeah. I mean, I called him because it's a small, little, teeny little space, and I've been here all my life. I didn't realize, and there's nowhere. The city rides around all the time. I wasn't hiding. No one stopped to say, hey. You're doing something you should not be doing. Why are you waiting until I build the thing, put the thing all the way up, and then all of a sudden now you want me to tear it down?
Now, I'm assuming because you told me that you have referred your handyman to your other neighbors. I'm assuming that the greenhouse that's on your property is not interfering with the lives of any of your other neighbors. Like it's not maybe like blocking something or
no.
So, yeah.
It's a very, very small porch, little area. It's a little space. It's just a space. I just needed a small space just for me and my roses and my little things that go with my roses.
All right. I understand where you're coming from. I know that building codes can be quite confusing at times. I know that you think that you're doing something and next thing you know, here comes the city saying, oh, no, you can't do that. I'm just to verify, and there's no HOA where you live, right? There's no HOA. Because I know, and I'm just using this as an example, some homeowners associations, they have these crazy rules and regulations that say, oh, well, you can't have this. This is in violation. And I saw one that says that the inside of your house has to be a certain color. And I'm trying to figure out, why do you care what's in the inside of my house?
Right.
As far as your particular case goes, I think the city has gone a little bit overboard. I can understand if this was an actual attachment to your physical residence, then that would be something. But you built a small greenhouse.
Just small.
A small greenhouse. And this may be a case where the law on this particular thing has been one of those laws that came back from the early 20th century, where the law has to probably be updated. So I am going to rule, and we don't have a representative from the city of Menlo Park. So I am going to rule in your favor. You are not going to pay a fine. You are not going to have to tear down your greenhouse. I know that because to be honest, it's unfair. You're not hurting anybody. You're building a greenhouse. Now, if you were using your greenhouse to grow certain plants that are illegal in our state, that would be one thing. But you're growing roses, you know. And not only are you growing roses, but you're offering. Do you sell your roses, or you
Listen,
just give them away?
I give away my roses. My roses are so beautiful. I want you to stop by.
Okay,
I want you to stop by and get some for your wife.
Wife, thank you.
Wife, I got that down. You can get
'Cause-
some for your wife and anybody else. My roses.
No, just wife. Just wife.
Just wife. Just wife. Okay.
We
just
need
wife.
to clarify. I don't know how many times I can tell you that. I need to clarify this for you. Okay?
All right, Judge.
My wife don't play the radio.
Okay.
Do you understand what's going on?
I understand, Judge. My apologies, wife. Because she'll
this
probably.
gavel?
Oh.
I don't want her to hit me upside the head with this.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand, Judge. I appreciate you.
But I tell you what you can do for me, whenever if you can, sometime this week, you can make me a bouquet. I know I'm asking too much. You don't have flowers, what do you call it? Baby's breath. You have baby's breath? No.
Listen, Judge. Remember, I'm a retired teacher. I have lots of time on my hands.
Okay.
I can.
You give me.
You'll never need to go to another flower shop.
Okay. And are these American beauties?
They are beautiful. They're pink and purple.
No. I need the red American beauties.
Well, yeah, I got some red ones. Listen, I have red, I have purple, I have yellow. They're beautiful. Trust me.
Let me get that with some baby's breath, and then we can make something happen. I can bring it home to my wife, because I have a feeling after she sees this, she's probably going to want some flowers. So
awesome.
But yeah, I don't think this is right that the city's doing this. And I do have a connection with the building inspectors.
Okay.
And I'll see if maybe the law just needs to be changed. Maybe this needs to go before the city commission, and they need to look at this and say, you know what, this is one of those what they call old-timey laws, and get rid of this. But no, you're good now.
I appreciate you.
I'm going to dismiss this case.
Thank you so much,
All right,
Judge.
you have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm excited today. Thank you, Judge Porter. I really appreciate you supporting me through this effort. These roses mean the world to me, and I can't wait to be able to share my roses with you and your family and the world. Thank you so much. And I really do wish that the city would do better as it relates to relaying rules and regulations for the seniors of this community so that we can do the right thing. Thank you, Judge Porter.